everybody, my name is Eric Hopkins and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're finding me for the very first time, please click that like and subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content here on the channel. So we finally know who's going to be playing Marvel's Moon Knight in the new Marvel Studios Disney Plus series that is going to be coming out on the streaming service probably within the next couple years or so. And here is the article from Variety that discusses that Oscar Isaac has been officially cast to star as Moon Knight. He's officially returning to the Marvel fold 7 months after Variety first broke the news that Isaac was in talks to star in Marvel Studios' upcoming Disney Plus series Moon Knight. Marvel has finally confirmed that the 42-year-old actor will headline the project. Naturally, Marvel did so via a tweet that reads, "We are Moon Knight, Oscar Isaac." A slight tip of the hat to the fact that Isaac's character, elite soldier and mercenary Mark Spector, has multiple distinctive personalities, which he develops after he becomes the embodiment of Khonshu, the Egyptian god of the moon. So he's a schizophrenic, so to speak, here. And here is the tweet that was aforementioned in the article here. "We are Moon Knight." And of course, being he's got split personalities, it makes a whole lot of sense to use the word "we." And of course, he's standing in front of the Moon Knight artwork here. So I like this tweet. It's unclear why it took Marvel this long to confirm one of the worst kept secrets in Hollywood, because we all knew this. It's been a while since this report came out, but they're finally making it official here. Beyond the studio's general penchant to make official announcements on its own schedule. In March, the Falcon and Winter Soldier star Sebastian Stan even mentioned that Isaac would be starring as Moon Knight during a virtual press conference for the Disney Plus series, which Marvel Studios chief Kevin Feige, also present, did not contradict at the time. Regardless, this tweet remains the first official word from the studio. This will be the actor's second swing at an Egyptian-based Marvel character. That's very true. After he played Apocalypse in 2016's X-Men Apocalypse. Of course, you wouldn't remember that because he was caked in so much blue makeup. It was hard to tell it was even Oscar Isaac, and probably for good reason. A lot of people didn't care for that film. I didn't mind it, though. I kind of liked it. Isaac will next appear in the sci-fi epic Dune for Warner Brothers, coming out later this year. And he played ace pilot, of course, Poe Dameron in the most recent Star Wars trilogy for Marvel's sister company, Lucasfilm. The rest of the Moon Knight cast is yet to be announced, but in January, Variety and other outlets reported that Ethan Hawke had landed a major role in the project, reportedly as the lead villain. But we'll have to wait to hear more about that as a confirmation from Marvel Studios themselves. So this is a good casting, good actor. Obviously, one that was a little underused, I feel like, in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. But you know what? That's a history at this point. I think, obviously, we talked about how he played Apocalypse, but this is going to be a whole different character. It's going to be a whole different studio, so to speak, because that was made by 20th Century Fox. This is Disney and, of course, Marvel Studios. And, I think all the Disney Plus series they've done so far with WandaVision, The Falcon and Winter Soldier, and before too much longer, in about a little over a week or so, we're going to be getting Loki on Disney Plus as well. So they are definitely hitting the ground running. And I believe that I just read an article in one of my other videos how Disney and Marvel have at least 10 series planned for the next year and a half to 2 years on Disney Plus alone. That doesn't count the 4 movies a year that Marvel Studios is putting out, plus the Sony Marvel stuff that is kind of adjacent to the MCU at this point. So that's a lot of Marvel content coming our way when it comes to just TV shows and movies. That's going to be incredible. It is a great time to be a geek in the world that we currently live in. So things may be going bad all around us in some places of the world, but we can definitely rely on our geek entertainment right now. It is, pushing ahead full steam, and I cannot wait to learn more about this character. I like the idea how Moon Knight is a schizophrenic, and of course he's been empowered by the moon god Khonshu. That's an interesting concept to me. And he's Egyptian and all that. And I heard Kevin Feige said it's going to lean heavily into Egyptian iconography and the culture. So it's kind of like Wakandans, it's going to lean heavily into the African culture. This is going to lean into Egyptian culture. So I like that as a premise too. So I can't wait to see what they do with this. And it seems like Marvel is introducing these godlike characters with godlike powers. I'll be interested to see how they kind of go about that moving forward with some of the other characters they have in the MCU that are not super powered to that extent. Now, Thor being the one exception. But there's a lot of other characters that they've introduced recently who have strong powers. I mean, Captain Marvel does, sure, along with Thor, but there's some like, Falcon, Winter Soldier. Some of those characters are not godlike beings, but yet we saw Wanda kind of get her, more powerful in WandaVision. Plus, of course, you got Doctor Strange. So there's quickly becoming a lot of super powered beings in the MCU, not just like Tony Stark, who's a man in a can, and a super soldier in Captain America. These are godlike figures. So, and of course, if the whole idea in Marvel Studios here is escalation, you know, if it becomes a bigger threat than Thanos at some point, you're going to need some characters who pack a more powerful punch than the Avengers did themselves. So it's interesting to see that this may be the route they're taking. That's just me speculating, but this is just my opinion here. That's what my channel is all about here, just my opinion and thoughts on things. So we'll see what they do. I'm very excited to see where they take all this stuff, and I can't wait to see Moon Knight when it drops on Disney Plus in the next year or so. But the real question is here, what do you guys think about Oscar Isaac, Poe Dameron himself, being cast to play Marvel's Moon Knight? Comment down below, let me know, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and then also don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content here on this channel. And until my next video, guys, take care.